What's up in the dub? I want to talk to y'all. Remember this. As you doing Valentine's Day celebrating, don't go out there and get you a case and you locked up because you done got a little too full and then you over there arguing with your girl because you didn't come, but you didn't get her what she wanted. Let me tell you something. This is the day, I don't care what anybody say. This is the day you can go to jail. Holidays is jail to me, especially out in the street because some of you young people don't recognize the trap. Sometimes that liquor, when you get liquor or you do them DRUGSs, you know what y'all be doing. You get that stuff in you and you be start telling everything, telling you it's a truth serum. Really, that stuff is like you gonna tell a person how you feel. I don't care if you sitting over there playing like you quiet, but some of you, and this is allegedly entertainment purposes, don't nobody take it personal. This is for what I seen. Some people, when they get like that, they're not talkable. Don't talk to somebody that's been doing, they've been that way because they're going to say it to your face, what's up, and you ain't going to like it. I learned a long time ago when I was used to face up to people, arguing with everybody. They were just using my energy, draining me like a dog because I didn't understand that, arguing with them is an energy exchange. And so some people, I learned in my past, they thought they were powerful and they had to have a bottle or get them a little something to drink because they couldn't handle their life. They basically living like I can only be strong if I drink. Only way I can talk up for myself, I gotta have something in my bottle to prove something. But all you doing is allegedly, to intend purposes, y'all putting entities and demons in you, and they love when y'all get thirsty and dirty drunk. They love it because what they do is, then that's when they come and do this sneaky stuff on you. And you end up getting a DUI or whatever y'all get because you're not thinking. And you're always thinking, some of you need to understand, you women too. Y'all running out here getting these bottles and y'all, let's toss it up. Let's toss it up. Let's go shake it, shake it, shake it. And one thing you're going to be crying most high in the end because some of you be throwing up because you drunk too much. We done did all that. I done did it. It's nothing new. I just remember when somebody, I'm going to say somebody because they're going to think it's so offensive. But anyway, somebody went to the club and my little self was there, right? I'm just looking like, how you just looking, a little kid just looking. I remember that this person was trying to see if this person wanted to touch in between their legs on the dance floor. Boy, did this person get a rude awakening. They didn't know this person was a trans. And I'm not gonna give you this who this was because this person would feel embarrassed allegedly in term purposes only that they got fooled by a trans. So this person got on the dance floor and they was really getting into it too. Oh, we going home. Then he go down there and touch the goodies, and it wasn't what he thought. And no disrespect to trans, but you should have told somebody. I keep telling people, don't go out here trying to play like you love a man and then you love you with enough opposite. And when you fool, you're going to do something stupid. I'm just telling you, you're not going to like the results because some people don't want to own up to it. Be authentic. Don't be fake. They always telling me to be authentic. Don't be fake. But all of us need to know that. Why should one go around faking? And if you takes all that to you to get yourself feeling good, that's on you. You do what you want. But you just putting demons in you when you get them liquored up and all that. That's what happens to you. You end up sleeping with somebody you disagree with. So anyway, this person was screaming on the dance floor and acting a complete fool. And I'm over here looking like, you wanted to dance with this person, but he says, I didn't know you was a damn man. I didn't know you was a damn twin. I didn't know you was a damn man and a woman. What the hell? And so they were arguing on the dance floor. Everybody was seeing it. I couldn't lie. I was sitting to been some places, but I got to go places because see, there's secrets that people don't want their so-called other to find out. So you know how you take kids somewhere, and I'm gonna tell you a little example. Don't take your children when you're doing dirt. If you do, you're going to get busted. They going to go home. I don't care what you give them. You can give them candy. You can give them liquor, whatever you give them, pop. You can give them money. They going to eventually tell on you. It happens every time. That happened, and it was a disaster. Somebody got their clothes stole. I seen clothes flying out the door. Get out of here, motherfucker. Get out of here. I never want to see you again, son of a bitch. Because he got liquored up and he told on himself. See, and the thing is, you can't talk to the police when you're liquored up either. But they like to talk to you when you're liquored up because you're going to tell all your secrets. This is what you do when you go down there and you get caught by the popo when you're liquored up. You're going to tell everything because you're going to be in a moment of, it's like truth serum. Like, oh, I was wrong, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ain't no sorry to it. Because I tell people, don't get behind the wheel and you know you've been drinking. You've been doing anything like that, or go somewhere you ain't to take your ass because you're going to go to jail. Just say I told you so for legend. I see this on this island, people rolling people to jail, and it's all because of forgetting Valentine's Day or going out with somebody they didn't know what was up, and then going to these clubs and they setting you up in your sippy cup. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch where you go. If you drunk, you better know that your friends is faithful, cause there's some friends that you give them a cup of meal, or say I'm gonna give you some meal, boy, they'll do it in a minute in your sippy cup allegedly. Everybody will get along and get in that situation. But back to the story, the moral of the story. See, this person thought they could go out to the little bars and do the little things, smoke their little, you know what I'm saying, and chilling over there in that corner. But you brought your kids. You don't take your kids to a gunfight. You don't take your kids to nobody's house when you finna go because you gonna get busted. I mean, I seen it literally in the clothes thrown out the window. Oh, and I could tell you some more, but it was terrible. And it was so embarrassing because the whole street was looking. The whole street was laughing too. I was like, man, and you're mad because you can't accept that you got played on the dance floor. But actually, some men deserve that. If you're a cheater and you had somebody, you should have been over there trying them jewels anyway. You stuck your hand in the wrong cookie jar. Yeah, then you would have done it anyway. But you found out something different and you get mad at the trans because you got to face up to what you done. And then everybody going to say, you cheated on me. And then you got nerve. You got a trend that I didn't agree to. And now I am so embarrassed of you and I'm throwing your shit and lighting it to fire. I have seen purple stuff just going up in the air. You don't want to know what it was. But anyway, I've seen people do dumb things, do stuff in the car, sex. Don't do that either. Go somewhere and then you're in the car and then somebody gonna leave something that where they don't know. And some women will leave their underwear in your car just in case you is married and they get your wife to see it and you bust it. Straight busted. I've seen it happen. And it was so funny because they always plan it. Just like on Baby Boy, you remember that movie Baby Boy when he kept going doing stuff. That's the situation that I was in. But like I said, people drag their own kids and stuff, and then they want you to be secretive. You looking at them like, I'm a kid, bro. Or sis, I'm a kid. What do you think a kid gonna do? If they ask me and gonna give me a whooping, I'm gonna tell. I was the type of person, I don't even know why they tried it. I was the type of kid to tell everything. In other words, if I go out with you and you're doing something about the business, I'm going home. I'm telling Grandpa, take that time in the town. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not when somebody decided to let everybody in the town, they were so drunk, they was having intercourse in the whole rodeo, okay, out in the open. So I'm just telling you, I went ahead and told it because it was so embarrassing. I said it was embarrassing. Come on, it was embarrassing. It was just, you got drunk and you actually took down everything in a rodeo. It's just like going to a carnival and you just absolutely took the eyes of children because there were young folks there and they was wearing skin tights where you can't see, you can see everything through it. That's what got him wrong, but he didn't see what was up. And then he got in deep trouble, so they went down and got him because he was tripping.